All right, so we just got done with Killer 7, and now we're trying out this game called Empty Shell Prologue. It's a free game. It looked all right. It was recommended by a friend. The friend is someone I met at some point on the internet. I don't know, it's got the basics of shit that I like. Let me see if I can get a screen region that actually works. Specific window. All right. So shit went down in 1954 with the facility, and and of course it's classified.txt, which is 3.666 kilobytes. Must organize second expedition, low profile, expendable subjects. Got it. I mean, honestly, just gas mask is the main reason that I'm here. It's a roguelike horror game, from what I've heard. And let's get into wooden boats, weapons pointed at our backs. A backpack with a weapon and some ammunition for the lucky ones. An automatic rifle, but fewer and fewer of them are seen. They say that we'll need to find supplies on the spot. Even if no one has been able to confirm it, I never understood why they send us there one at a time. We might have a chance with a few people together. I've seen dozens leave in the past few weeks. Men, women, young, old, no one ever returns. A new boat leaves the ship every 12 to 24 hours. I see them disappear into the fog, and rain that never seems to stop falling. They say that the facility's not far from here, no more than 4 nautical miles, a little more than 3 hours before reaching the beach. The waves don't overturn the boat and engulf you in the darkness of the ocean. The next turn is mine. Okay. Reboot the generators. Okay. Okay. Let's... space to dodge, G to gadget, Q to device if equipped. All right. Space to dodge, G to gadget. Okay. G to gadget. Q to... Okay. I don't have any of those things. Shift to sprint. Okay. Also, I need to make sure that it changes. Games. Empty shell. I will say that the gun is probably one of the least satisfying guns I've ever shot in my life. Though the effects are good. Kind of reminds me of Darkwood. Is it a laser gun? I believe so, yeah. It's a laser rifle. Can I reload? I'm out of ammo. How do I switch weapons? Oh, left click. Okay. So I wasn't supposed to use up all my ammo there. Premonitions were correct. They're hiding from us. We were told it was a recovery option for some isolated researcher, but it's not true. Something happened in this place. We found bodies here, and it's blood's everywhere. We are 25 in total, but in the morning there was a firefight, and now there only seem to be 8 of my fellow soldiers here with me. We don't quite know what we attacked, but absurd as it may seem, many of us swear to see some sort of huge hand, a human hand. Dad. But as big as an elephant. Okay. Are we going crazy? Is the tension high, and is there a strong smell in the air? Almost sweet, something hard to breathe. If I don't come back, I hope this message reaches you. I want you to know I loved you, Dad. Takashi. Wrong guy, thank you for the 13 months of support. That's very kind of you. The aesthetic reminds you of Teleglitch. Sure. I don't remember which one Teleglitch is. Well. I mean, I like the aesthetic well enough. I just wish I was shooting a real gun. I know that's boring, but I kind of wish I was shooting a real gun rather than this laser gun. I don't really know why I'm shooting a laser gun, what its function is or how it works. And it doesn't really have that satisfying sound. That guy has a gun. Upgrade station. Turret with automatic rifle, old fireman's axe. Well, I mean, I don't use these guns, so I can't. I have $30 as well. Okay. Am I doing something wrong? Why am I so broke? Dusk even today, the energy absorbed by the building B was close to 25% of the generation. I don't think there is any need to remind you of which is the main purpose of the facility and how important it is to maintain constant power flows to building C. Please ask the team to find a solution and lighten the energy draw needed to perform your duties. Nobura Nakata, technical director, blah, blah, blah. Tab appears to be that. Shift makes me run. Can't reload. I can't change weapons. I don't appear to have another one. Space is dodge? I got an achievement called Herd. AI appears to be just borderline non-functional, because that was like the easiest bait ever. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling this yet. Okay, I have laser ammo again. That's good. I get what the game is going for here. I just don't know as if I'm feeling it. You should take a look at Teleglitch. Did I play Teleglitch? Like, I must have, because I vaguely recall that. It's ball-breakingly hard. Got it. Okay. I kind of don't give a shit. Huh. Well then. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's what I saw in the preview. It was like that security cam thing, or like thermal vision from like above. Like they show like actual modern military stuff sometimes from that angle, because they have that from like, I don't know, drones or whatever. And I was like, that looks cool. A roguelike horror game, sure. But gun feel was bad. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I was expecting something, not like nothing, really. Did we win? No, I lost. But I kind of don't care. I guess I stop here? Because I don't really have time to stream anything else. I got like 30 minutes. I'm looking at the games that I've been playing and streaming and stuff, and I don't think 30 minutes of any of these is like good. Where was the horror? Well, there are little fellas that ran at me, you know? Time to talk about Droopy McCool? Sure. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so here's Droopy McCool, right? Clearly the best character that has ever been made. So I guess I'll just like tell you guys about Droopy McCool for like a few minutes, and then I'll leave to go pick up my wife. So let's get the basics out of the way. His name, everyone knows him as Snit, obviously. Obviously. But his real name, we can't actually pronounce. Well, Droopy McCool is the stage name of Snit. We got that backwards. But his real name is unpronounceable because it's a Kidonak name, which is, of course, Whistles, as you guys all know. He helped play Jedi Rocks with Max Rebo's band. Interestingly, never in the movie does it call the band Max Rebo's band, because why would it ever come up? But you know, if it did, then that would be where it would be. They talk about it insofar as that, like, yeah, they're the Jizz Whalers. Well, they play Jizz. What is this horrible image? Okay, you're banned. You're banned for talking shit about Droopy McCool. Droopy McCool is the fucking shit. Okay? This is the peak male form, and if you don't look like this, You're ugly. Just true facts. Like every other Canonic, he smells like vanilla. Did I motorboat his man tits when I knew him carnally? Yes. Why can't we see his whole face? That is his face. He's just kind of leaning back with it. He doesn't really have eyes. He joined and he went to Tatooine because he heard the faint tones of other Kidonaks in the desert. And after the barge blew up, he just started wandering the desert. Oh, here we go. I'm going into the desert. My brothers are out there. You mean the Kidonaks? Yes. They're near. I hear them. It's probably just the wind. That sound can't be Kidonaks. What would they be doing out here? Kidonak, or, Droopy McCool says, the coolest line ever. Living. Oh man, there's so much information here that I was missing out on. Early life and Snai Snoodles. Oh my god, yes. The true name of the Kidonak male, later known as Droopy McCool, was a series of whistles which is incomprehensible to non-Kidonaks. It's unclear how Droopy left Kurdo 3, which is the homeworld of obviously all the Kidonaks. I'm sorry, let me put the other image up because this one isn't as good. This isn't what you guys came here for. Give me a second. Here we go. I made this earlier today. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, but he reached Orvax 4 with a slaver company. The melancholic Kitlak, he longed for the companionship of others of his species. Nice. It was on Orvax 4 that Droopy underwent under the name Snit was bought by Evar Orbis. Orbis was the lead voice of a music group. Evar Orbis and his Galactic Jizz Whalers, also featuring Max Rebo and Snai Snoodles. However, Orbis would rather say that he hired Snit instead of buying him. Snit's belly was big enough to hide his legs, and his partner, Rebo, was envious of what he considered a great feeding. Are you sure I can cover all this? No, listen, you're going to have to do your own research on Droopy McCool. Honestly? Snoodles was fond of Snit. Due to the Kinonak's natural patience, Snit could listen to the singer's complaints and thoughts for hours. I believe Snai Snoodles is Snai Snoodles is the sexy alien with the dick sucking lips. In the Max Rebo band. If you remember her from Rev, as a hopeless Star Wars dweeb myself, I must ask, why do you know all of this? Because I am a fucking Droopy McCool stan, okay? Also, I'm reading directly off of the Star Wars fandom website. So there's that. Snoodles was fond of Snit due to the natural patience. Snit could listen to the singer's complaints and thoughts for hours without saying a word, and then he would gently soothe her pains and fears. Snoodles believed that it was Snit who helped keep the group together. He's a caring beast. He's a caring man. Orbis got in contract with Chalmun to play music in the cantina on Tatooine. He led the group to Tatooine, but they were met by Figrin Dan and the Mobile Nodes, which of course you guys all know as those guys from the those assholes that all look exactly the same, those guys. And a fight broke out between the two bands. Fucking battle of the bands right there. Orbis confronted the attacker and died in the attack. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Holy shit? You mean holy snit? Did you know that Wikipedia has an official porn page? Sure. No. What? Fucking why? Then Snit declared that he was unsatisfied with his name and wanted a stage name, and Snoodles wanted to help him. So Snit chose a new name in Kittenese that even her vocal apparatus could not reproduce. She convinced him to accept the stage name she made up, Droopy McCool. His stage name was fitting, referring to his cool personality. No, his real name is Whistly Sounds, but he went by Snit for a while. And then the slutty, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't slut shame Sny Snoodles. But I'm going to. She looks like a whore. She looks like a whore. The group renamed the band, the Max Rebo band, under the Rebo's wing. This new incarnation was discovered by Jabba Delzug's talent scout for the former whatever the fuck these words are. Rebo accepted before Snoodles could stop him. Droopy did not have a chance to say anything either, but he considered that it was a bad deal. He ate once a month, and they had loads of Chocobo slubs, which of course I have no idea what they are. I was gonna look it up and it was first mentioned in Children of the Jedi, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly thought today was April Fool's Day, all of today. And I was like, that's a good bit. You know, it's not offensive. I'll just talk about Droopy McCool and act like I know anything the fuck about him. And then I found out that it's actually not the first of the month. And so now I'm just gonna have to roll with this for a while. Should just like, can we just like pretend that it's April Fool's Day today? Okay, thank you. And pretend that I didn't say that. Droopy McCool was portrayed by Deep Roy, and who is uncredited for this sex machine, this fucking Adonis. Steal his fit, go to Walmart, take off your shirt, put on a pair of really like tight brown pants, and go doot, doot, until someone calls the cops on you. New footage of McCool was filmed for the special edition of Return of the Jedi, but it's unclear if Deep Roy again. Also, why is this guy's name Deep Roy? A Kenyan-born English actor, a puppeteer and comedian of Indian ancestry who played Droopy McCool. He also played an Ewok as a stand-in in some scenes for R2-D2. He also was Yoda. Hey, how the fuck did he do all of those roles? What the hell is happening right now? The character was referred to as Droopy in some early material, including the Return of the Jedi coloring book and an unused molds for Pepperidge Farm's Star Wars cookies from 1983. Well, recovering in the sand after the explosion. Okay, hold up. Droopy went on to the Rebo Band to Jabba's sail barge to the Great Pit of Carcoon. You know, the Snarlack pit? And soon, a large fight developed between Jabba's thugs and his victims. It was in that battle that Jabba died, ending thus the Rebo Band contract. Obviously, you don't have a contract with someone anymore if they're dead. The sail barge was suddenly unstable and the band was afraid. It did not help that Jabba's minions against his enemies. Although Rebo and Snoodles argued about pros and cons of leaving the barge, Rebo was afraid of losing such a good contract they had, and McCool and Snoodles jumped without a second thought. Rebo was then pushed from the barge because of an accident. When they were recovering, where Snoodles explained that she had a contract with Lady Valerian. Obviously, Lady Valerian is the female whippet. I should change the category to just chatting. Okay. If you're not aware of what a whippet looks like, it's like a alligator and a boar combined. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better screen region. Oh god, no, not that one. You know what? We'll just stick with this for a minute. I'm definitely not just reading off the Star Wars fandom wiki. But anyway, they were recovering in the sand when Snoodles explained that she had a contract with Lady Valerian in mind. And however, that Droopy was uninterested. He said he was hearing his brothers, the other Kidonaks, in the Dune Sea. Rebo heard nothing but was skeptical about that. But she could not convince Snit. The Kidonak left the desert to not be seen again. Years later, some old moisture farmers said that they had heard the flutes, the Chindicalu flutes, during the night in the darkest corners of the desert. And others believe that it may have been Droopy and his pals playing music while waiting for the cosmic egg. Of course, the cosmic egg is a deity of the Kidonok race, of which we have seen exactly one, which is Droopy McCool here. I love how this character who has, like, I posted a link of, like, the entirety of, like, everything that is all of his screen time. And, like, I want to say the video is, like, 2 minutes long. At most, maybe a minute and a half. $35 seconds. Droopy McCool is on screen, combined from all the different adaptations of Star Wars for 35 seconds. Most of his lore still exists in the Legends section. How many seconds am I in Star Wars? When I see Droopy McCool, I nut immediately, if that's what you mean. I fucking love Droopy McCool. He sucks so hard. I love him. Oh, here's Snice Noodles. Oh, that's a really bad picture of Snice Noodles. Can I find a better picture of Snice Noodles? There we go. There we go. There we go. Here's that awful thing that they decided to do for the re-release where they added a whole bunch of really bad CGI. This is Snoodles. His, like, bandmate. Who kind of looks like a slut. I hate her. Yeah. Yeah. I like how I've talked about all of this longer than Droopy McCool exists in any sort of canon sense anymore. Like, I've been talking about this asshole for longer than he actually appears. Ambiguously canon appearances. Neck, the music video from Jabba's palace, which is 2 minutes 56 seconds long. Oh, okay, so that was not every. Wait, no, it was. The video makes use of material cut from the final print of Return of the Jedi, originally alluded to in the Bib Fortuna actor Michael Cartner in an interview with TheForce.net. Is Glup Shido a real character? I know Elan Shiz Sleaze Bagano is real. He's the guy that sells the death sticks, right? Glup. I'm done with work at 5:30. Oh, okay. Do you want me to like come on by? Baby Yoda's real name is Glup Shido. It is not. A fake name used to refer to the extended Star Wars universe. Ah, okay. Ain't no way there's a fucking canon character whose name is... Okay, I love you, sweetheart. Have a good time at work. Sleaze Bagano. Elan Sleaze Bagano. Yeah, here, I'll pull it up. Is this guy. He's got, like, a pretty cool haircut. He sells death sticks on Coruscant. That guy, yeah. His name is Elan Sleaze Bagano. Not to be confused with other people who are named Elon. I mean, Elan. Sorry. Also, like, is Sleaze back in, like, do you think it's like, what do you think death sticks are? Because, like, either that's like, do you think it's like those, like, cigarettes? Heroin? Weed? Possibly. Sticks that cause death. Crocodile cigarettes? Is literally just cigarettes? What the fuck? Always searching for credits, Elan Slizbagno made his living selling death sticks to patrons in Outlander Club and other hotspots in underlevels of Coruscant, targeting both desperate addicts and otherwise thrill seekers. Sorry. Elan Sleaze-Bagano was altered in post-production. Too late for toys in the works to change. The proper Elan has no ears. Reference photography didn't have any digital alteration. The toys had a running change to remove his ears. Look up death sticks. I'm going to see if I can find any information on death sticks. Like, the fuck is a death stick? You can't... Okay, here we go. Death sticks. A death stick is a highly addictive illicit substance found readily in the underworld of Coruscant. Delivered inside luminescent sticks, they were favored among desperate addicts and thrill seekers. Death sticks were created from distilled and refined Excital colonia made from balu mushrooms found on the planet Bolasar. Yeah, who wants a fucking, like... Who wants the Elan Sleaze Bagano toy? Like, look at this guy. Look at his, like... This toy sucks. But I gotta say, his fit is not bad. You know? Like, I don't like his hair head thing. Like the eyes? Spice dealer? No, he's a death sticks dealer. This is the toy that gets left after everyone picks up all like the Darth Mauls and the cool characters. He's in the movie for like all 5 seconds. He shows up, he offers Obi-Wan death sticks, and then Obi-Wan's like, nah. And then this causes like Elan to have like a whole like why the fuck do they make these characters? I mean, I fucking love Droopy McCool. Like, as long as Elan is in the character area, each of your other characters get plus 20 speed. When the battle ends, Elan does 1 damage to each of your other characters. Want to buy some death sticks? That's from his official card from the Star Wars card game. Huh. Well, anyway. I guess I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. And then I'm gonna go drive over to see my wife. I need to probably package up these paintings that people have bought. Last set from the thing. And then I'll head out the door. The coffee is starting to wear off. I had like 4 cups of coffee, a Coke, and a mocha. And I still feel dead inside. I should probably sleep, but I have to go pick up my wife in a bit. So instead, I'm just going to play video games. So I guess I'll see you guys Monday. I hope you enjoyed Droopy McCool Facts with Rev. Bye. Fuck.